Good day, AVZ traders. I trust you are well. Welcome to broadcast number 84, which is one of two videos just exploring and talking to you about what can happen beneath the low of yesterday. The inverse, of course, could always happen above the high of yesterday. I'm looking at two currencies. I'm starting off with euro versus the dollar. Low of yesterday, lower AVZ, we know we are in a buy zone. And if the bears do break out, they need to demonstrate strength for us. So, right from the open of Asian session, this little candle here, that was the beginning of the market, bit of gap down from the close to the open. Bulls came back, but the bulls gave us absolutely nothing for us to jump in and trade. Instead, what we got was three distinct revaluations by the bears, essentially demanding lower asset values, because the bulls did not show any strength in the buy zone, which is interesting because you expect the bulls to accelerate up, but they didn't. But we are in a trading range just above the low of yesterday. So we've got to wait and see if the bears have enough strength to break out beneath the low of yesterday. There was the second attempt. Now, if you looked at that, even if you missed that, you say, okay, there is the first breakout, but it did not become a big breakout. Let me wait. Then you see the follow through pretty weak. Bulls attempted to get back above the low of yesterday. Then you have these three candles. These are bear candles, of course, three consecutive bear candles breaking out beneath what is now the low of today. So already the market is beginning to go down, which is one of the signs that we need to look for if we are going to trade strategy number two. There is our 10 EMA that we use. That is a test of the average prices. But the problem with that, as I've said in many videos, when you have a test of average prices, you don't want it to be an outside candle. It reduces the probabilities because you're now trading a breakout. So best to wait. In any case, it was not triggered. Then we get that. We said we can break above the 10 EMA as long as we don't close beneath it. That is a very good signal for you to take in terms of strategy number two. If you look at our notes, that is distinct. So you could sell beneath that candle. Now, if you're doing that, the measured move of this candle is above here. That's a pretty tight stop. That is a legitimate stop. If you want to use that, what I would do, because I can see the market is going down, but I didn't see the strength of the bears. I mean, we're in a tight channel, which is good for the bears, but I haven't seen consecutive large bear breakout trend candles. So I'll be a little bit reluctant to put my stop even at a measured move above here, which is a legitimate place to put your stop. I would be a little bit more conservative and even put my stop up. Just find other technical levels. That's a good enough technical level. You can put your stop there. You can even put your stop up at the high of today. We just want to always deliberately think through our risk management. So any of those would have been fine. Tight one would have been fine. Okay, the tightest one, most valid one, measured move of that candle just above here. You can put it there. You could use that if you wanted. You could use that if you wanted, or you could use that. And then just wait and see if the bears were in this channel, tight channel, now at test level prices are strong enough. It's all taken place way before the open of London session, which opened here. Actually, look at how far we were in the trend when London eventually opened. That was open of London session. And always interesting enough, that one was the open of German itself. We're looking at London because of the volumes coming in, especially in trading the indexes, but that's the open of European markets an hour before London kicks in. So yeah, you would have taken that and just wait to trade your stop beneath behind bear candles. Now, another thing, if you had not taken that and had instead considered that price action as that sideways test of the average prices. That is part of our strategy number 2. You still could take that. That is perfectly fine. Now, when you are taking that, things are a little bit clearer. The market is clearly going down. And again, you could, if you say, well, there is a measurable stop, but our stop will go above. Don't put your stop there. Put it just above the low of yesterday, and then just wait and see. You would have been rewarded pretty decently, but there's no need to come out of your trade, right? If you are taking just 1 times risk reward, you bank it. But why? Well, you can do that, guys. You can legitimately take profit at 1 times risk reward. If you're taking that with a wide stop, there you are. If you're taking that, the stop above the legitimate stop, taking that trade 1 times risk reward, just bank the money and go away if that's what you want to do. But if you want to hold on, which I prefer to do in case you get rewarded, then you're trailing your stop behind large breakout trend candles, behind that one, then you wait behind that one, and you get this beautiful surprise at the open of London session. Now, when you get that, there's something else you should always put in. There is a measured move breakout range of yesterday. Okay, high of yesterday, low of yesterday, there's measured move. You know that is a key hidden target for the bear. So when you get that huge acceleration, the immediate thing to do is put your stop, trail your stop to half that risk level, half of that big breakout trend. If the bears are strong, they'll keep going sideways, but we are at a key level, so that reversal is not a surprise. So that would have been a beautiful reward for you. You know, you could have banked at 1 times risk reward, or maybe take out 2 times risk reward just on that. And all of that is taking place before London opens and into the London Open. All right, guys, I will do another video on pound USD just to show you the construct again and the thinking you need to go through in terms of making that decision. Take care, and we will catch up again soon. Bye-bye.